Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Eek Acres. Tomorrow we're gonna start working on another trail, and we're gonna connect the trail that goes from the lean-to here down through the rest of the property. And I also got to get these stairs finished. That's been bugging me. I really want to get that done. But where the trail comes down here to the lean-to, we're gonna continue this trail right here through the back of the lean-to, and it's going to continue up in through these woods. And there's going to be a lot of chainsawing work because there's a lot of downed trees, and I'm going to cut all this up into logs. And I think these logs up in this end of the woods are going to get stacked down there where the lean-to is. I'm just going to go right here where I'm walking. We got to get this all cleaned up, cut up these trees, and I'll turn you guys around, but you can see where there is like a natural trail that it just shows you where it wants to go. Trail is going to go right down through here, and there's going to be one that's going to fork off down here, and I'm going to show you why, because this is something Bridget and I worked on today. And let me tell you what, you guys, it was back-breaking work. It was extremely difficult, but the trail will go straight down through here. And then right here, it's going to fork, and there's going to be a trail that's going to come right down through here, because it's going to come to the opening of where we cleared all the birch. And this is all the birch that we cleared, these two big brush piles right here. And Bridget and I struggled, but we managed. And I've been raking down in here, but here on the bank, we put in an overlook deck overlooking the property where we can sit and have coffee and stare out there at the open sky and look at the stars. Give you guys a look there. And the other trail will just keep going all the way down there, all the way down to the big stand of Norway spruce down there. But this is a nice observation deck that I put in. Bridget and I had a hell of a time bringing them up this bank. What I did is I drilled holes in through the 2x6s, and I put a rope and tied knots in it so we had a handle, and we flipped them over on their back and we pulled them up the bank and got them up here. So this makes a nice place to sit and have a cup of coffee and just look out over our hard work. That's the view from up here. Really nice view. And it's in the shade. It'll be nice to be able to sit here and just overlook this property and come up here even at night and look at the stars and see if we see any strange lights in the sky or anything. And we can even sit up here and scan the whole property in the dark with that infrared night vision binoculars and see if we see anything from up here, because this is about 25 feet above the grade of the yard down there, so it's pretty elevated up here. Since I cleared this out with all the willow, and we got this whole bank cleared right here, I just thought this made a really nice spot, and I said to Bridget, I says, we really need to do something with this spot. And being it's going to have a trail coming down to it, I thought, well, let's use a couple dock sections that we have. We have 3 more in the barn. One's going to be used as another bridge down at that end. We have one down there as a bridge. We have one over on the other side of the yard for the log pile to put all our logs on for firewood. And then I have one that the lean-to is sitting on, and we have 3 more left in the pole barn. So we got a lot of materials to utilize. Looking right off the edge of this thing, the whole bank is all cleared out of all that willow that was growing here. And I got some more raking to do down there, and I got a few little stumps that I got to buzz off at the ground with the chainsaw, and then this is all going to get weed whacked, and I'm weed whacking this whole bank all the way down, because I want to be able to have this really nice looking going all the way down to the yard with all these baby pine trees growing all along on this bank. You can see the lean-to over there in the woods. So, and that trail will just loop around and connect to this area here. So we're just trying to create some nice places on the property to enjoy, but this is a great place to sit and relax in the shade. Bridget and I came up here before she went to work, and we each had a cup of coffee and we're gonna have a little table here and that, and it's just a really nice spot. So this is one of my favorite spots on the property. That's why I wanted to do something with it. So I've been continuing to go to doctors and stuff and trying to get answers, and I saw my surgeon. He agrees with my hand surgeon. He believes that I have a severe case of frozen shoulder, and to just keep doing exercises and trying to get the joint loosened up and everything, but I have not been getting any sleep because of the pain in the shoulder. And man, you guys, the pain's horrific. I've had frozen shoulder before, but I've never had anything quite this bad. This has been really bad. But I also have to go and see a urologist next week because I'm still urinating blood. Off and on, not every single day, but there'll be days where I don't, then there's days that I do, and it's just been coming and going. And so when I gave a urine sample, they said, man, it was really dark. So they did a test on my urine, and they also took several vials of blood, and I'm waiting for those results to come back to see what they find, if I have any elevated white cells in my blood or anything, and they'll let me know what's going on. But when I see the urologist next week, they're probably going to want to be doing some tests and some imaging and maybe a camera scope to see what's going on inside my bladder to find out where the bleeding is coming from. But I'll tell you guys, there's some days I just don't feel good, and I feel like I'm fading away. And that's why I can only do a little bit of work at a time. And this today was a little much. I probably shouldn't have struggled so hard to get these up this bank, but I wanted to have a nice level platform, spike these two dock sections together, and just have like a nice deck up here to sit and overlook the property. I've been keeping up on everything that's going on. I've been following everything that's circling on the internet as far as the election and all the craziness that's going on. And it's just one of the craziest election years I've ever seen, you guys. And if Trump does become president, which I'm praying to God he does, or else we're all finished if he don't. But even if he did, after that 4 years, they're gonna regroup, and they're gonna come back stronger and worse than ever. So the next election season is gonna be even more chaotic than this one. But at least with Trump, if he gets in there, and I'm praying he does, we would at least have 4 years to take a breath and a sigh of relief that we can at least try to get a lot of this country fixed from the damage that they've done. So I've been keeping a close eye on what's been going on all of that, and I'll probably be talking about it in future videos. All the trails will be put in permanently and done, and then all I have to do is maintain them. This deck is going to get painted with bare exterior paint, and I'm going to be doing it the brown just like the swing, so it blends in with the environment, and it'll also preserve it for the winter. And just get all the things done on this property to where we can say we're finished. And I'm going to finish sawing up all the fallen wood that's in the stand of the pines and get that entire forest all cleaned out so we can just walk through those woods and not have to step over down and fallen trees. So got a lot of cutting to do tomorrow, and then after that, then we're going to finish up over in the pines and get that all cleaned up and stack that firewood. It's going to be a huge amount of firewood we're going to end up with, you guys. What a view from up here, you guys. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. We're trying to make this place a paradise and make it as beautiful as we can, and to up the value of this property. So with everything that we're doing, it's definitely making a huge difference. So beautiful day today and tomorrow. Got to make the most of it because we got rain coming later on in the week. So I'm looking forward to getting everything done and being able to enjoy this property to the fullest. So that's all I got for this one, you guys. I'll have more videos coming, you guys. I've just been kind of doing stuff in between the health issues. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye-bye.